Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Gary Neville believes missing Christian Eriksen responsible for Manchester United's lacklustre performance versus Newcastle. Manchester United's squad had a notable absentee ahead of Sunday's game against the Magpies. 30-year-old Christian Eriksen was not available to play due to illness, and the Danish playmaker's absence was plain to see. United lacked teeth in the final third, squandering the few chances that fell their way. They were equally starved for creativity in the middle of the park. The theatre of dreams was left notably uninspired. Gary Neville, via the Mail Online, felt the presence of Eriksen would have made a distinct difference to United's underwhelming display. Eriksen didn't play, and it looked like they missed him, Neville said. When he doesn't play, you maybe realize how big a player he is, cause he connects and glues the team together. Gary Neville confirmed that another United legend echoed the same sentiments about the missing Dane. He's got that pass through the lines very quickly. He sees things, he looks over his shoulder, he's scanning all the time. It's Paul Scholes that told me that, by the way. I just felt the balance was wrong. It wasn't quite the same fluidity without him in the team, Neville added. While United have had a decent run of form since an underwhelming start to the season, they still sit outside the top four. The Red Devils host Tottenham on Wednesday, and with continued doubts about Eriksen's fitness, they hope they can find the spark they need to find the back of the net. Luke Shaw reveals Erik Ten Hag does not hesitate to drop underperforming players from the Manchester United starting 11. Manchester United left-back Luke Shaw admires that the new gaffer, Erik Ten Hag, drops underperforming players from the starting 11. The England international feels the Dutch manager does not hesitate axing players unlike previous managers. Shaw himself being on the receiving end of Ten Hag's policy. The 27-year-old had a period on the bench when he faltered and Real Malaysia performed well. Speaking to the media via Manchester Evening News, Shaw feels that Dutch managers' insistence on demanding the best from players has made them better. The good thing about this manager, this gaffer, is that if you are not playing well, then you won't play, Shaw said. In the past, that's not been even the case, but I think the good thing about this manager is that he's keeping everyone on their toes. He makes sure that everyone is 100% every day. If you are not at it, then you won't play. That's the positive thing, said Shaw. The England international started the first two games of the 22-23 campaign under Erik Ten Hag. However, the former Southampton star did not do well as the Red Devils lost the opening two games of the season. Subsequently, summer 2022 signing from Feyenoord Malaysia was given opportunities, and the 23-year-old kept his place in the starting lineup as the Old Trafford side went on a four-game winning run in the Premier League. However, in recent weeks, Shaw has gotten his chances. Malaysia has put in a few underwhelming displays against the likes of Manchester City and Omonia, and the England international has started ahead of the Holland international. Ten Hag has managed to bring out the best of the likes of Shaw. Hopefully, the gaffer can continue making the team more competitive. Diogo Dalot wants to stay at Manchester United amidst interest from Spanish giants Barcelona. Manchester United right-back Diogo Dalot wants to stay at Manchester United amidst interest from Barcelona. According to Manchester Evening News, the La Liga giants have an eye on the Portugal international. Dalot's current contract with the Red Devils expires at the end of the season. However, the Old Trafford side do have the option to extend it by a further year. The 23-year-old prefers to pen a new deal with United. However, the club are yet to open discussions with the right back. Thus, teams like Atletico Madrid, Juventus, AC Milan and Roma are keeping an eye on the defender's situation in Manchester. Last season, with the arrival of Ralf Rangnick in the dugout, Dalot became the first choice for the right-back spot in the Man United team, and the 23-year-old has cemented his place in the starting lineup ever since. Dalot has started in every game for United under Erik Ten Hag this season. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was free to leave in the recent transfer window. However, there were no takers. the 24-year-old has played just 4 minutes of competitive football this season. For now, the Portuguese right-back is the only established player at the Dutch manager's disposal. Wan-Bissaka has been sidelined by an unspecified injury for 6 weeks now. Thus, it becomes imperative for the Old Trafford side to keep hold of Dalot. Simeone comments on the summer's Ronaldo to Atletico Madrid transfer rumours. It's no secret that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to leave Manchester United during the latest transfer window, but failed to make a move after being turned down by several of Europe's biggest clubs. The Manchester United superstar hoped to play in the Champions League this season and was seeking a move to a club in the competition, according to several outlets such as ESPN, but it never materialized as Man United took the public stance that he was not for sale. Despite this, Ronaldo's agent was looking for a team that he could join, but many of Europe's biggest clubs were not interested in the 37-year-old, one of which was Atletico Madrid. But the La Liga club quickly distanced themselves from the Real Madrid legend after fan protest, reported Sky Sports. Speaking on the topic of Ronaldo, the Atleti boss Diego Simeone has now stated that he never spoke with the Man United star over a move this summer. The Argentine coach said via Fabrizio Romano, "I never talked to Cristiano Ronaldo to come here, never. Just like I don't see myself training Real Madrid, I don't see Cristiano Ronaldo at Atletico Madrid either." Frenkie de Jong opens up on his contractual situation at FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong has spoken about his contractual situation. The Dutchman was said to be Manchester United's number one transfer target last summer. Despite negotiating for months and agreeing a fee with Barca, United failed to get the deal over the line. At the time, many reports stated how de Jong's deferred wages owed by Barca were the stumbling block in the deal. The 25-year-old would not consider giving up on the money, which led to the deal stalling. Due to Barca's financial situation, the club reportedly asked de Jong to take a pay cut, which he refused. The Dutchman now claims that these stories are nothing but lies. He told TV Nos via Mundo Deportivo, "In each of the first 3 years I played here, I cut my salary. Eventually, the money comes back and it comes on top of my normal salary, so it looks bigger. I think a lot of people don't understand this, but the figures the media are spreading are false." The Daily Mail claims that de Jong is furious with how he has been treated by Xavi this season. He has hardly started games and is being wasted on the bench. United could have a chance of landing him in January if they push. Victor Osimhen's agent says the player rejected Manchester United's advances. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen rejected a proposed move to Manchester United in the summer. This is according to the player's agent Roberto Calenda, who spoke to Kiss Kiss show Radio Goal via Sport Witness. Osimhen was a legitimate target for United in the summer transfer window and was tipped to be the United's replacement in case Cristiano Ronaldo ended up leaving. It's an open secret that Ronaldo was looking to engineer an exit away from Old Trafford, but failed in his efforts as no elite club was interested in his services. The 37-year-old's agent Jorge Mendes proposed a swap deal involving his client going to Naples and Osimhen going the other way. This did not materialize due to Aurelio De Laurentiis, president of Napoli, demanding outrageous sums to the tune of 130 million euros for the striker late in the window, as well as Ronaldo staying with his club. Osimhen also remained with the Gili Azzurri. The Serie A giants are currently top of the league and are flying in the Champions League under Luciano Spalletti. Calenda, while alluding to United's failed pursuit, revealed, "Victor is the object of interest of many teams. It's certainly not a mystery. I would add, however, that things are done in three: who sells, who buys, and the player. I was immediately clear this summer because I knew that a fuss would happen for news coming out of those who perhaps had other interest." He further added, "Me, the boy, and Napoli had clear ideas. Victor never had the will to leave Napoli. He always had one desire, that of playing a great season between the league and the Champions League." The agent, however, did not close the door for his client to move to the Red Devils and other potential suitors, and the facilitator remarked that the market was still dynamic and things could change at a moment's notice. United should be alert to the Nigerian's situation, and should he become available in the market, ensure they are in contention for his signature. DiMarzio says Manchester United looking to steal perfect Jude Bellingham from Liverpool. Manchester United and Liverpool are the two clubs leading the race for Borussia Dortmund's Jude Bellingham. One of the two giant English clubs is expected to be the 19-year-old's most likely destination should he make a sensational return to England's top flight. Real Madrid are also interested in Bellingham, seeing him as the last piece in the puzzle in their midfield rebuild, already consisting of Eduardo Camavinga and Aurelien Tchouameni. Italian journalist and transfer specialist Gianluca DiMarzio told What Friende via Sport Witness. Liverpool would be the best option for Jude Bellingham. They need a refresh of the squad and new top players. Bellingham is absolutely perfect for Jurgen Klopp, and the way Liverpool play, he definitely has the talent to be a star at Liverpool, and they will try to get him. Manchester United would also be a possibility, but I think those two clubs will be the ones trying to sign Jude Bellingham. A January swoop is not on the cards, so a contest between United and their bitter rivals could be set for this summer. United will need to be in the Champions League next campaign to stand any chance of landing Bellingham. The Merseyside outfit are currently in the illustrious competition, with the Red Devils doomed to the Europa League. However, it's Erik ten Hag's side that has the advantage at the moment, sitting above Liverpool in the table. Bellingham would likely command a massive transfer fee to lure him out of Signal Iduna Park. He is a regular starter for them and is one of the leaders in the dressing room. He has already captained the side on a number of occasions in the Bundesliga this season. For the German Giants in the Champions League, Bellingham has 4 goals and 1 assist. The younger will undoubtedly become one of the best players of his generation. United still require a midfielder, and the player would be immense not only for now, but also for years to come. DiMarzio says Tottenham Hotspur set to compete with Manchester United for Cody Gakpo. Manchester United remain interested in PSV Eindhoven forward Cody Gakpo. United were suitors of Gakpo in the summer, but chose to go the other way and splash big money on a blockbuster move for former Ajax winger Antony. According to reliable journalist and transfer expert Gianluca DiMarzio, alongside United and Arsenal, Tottenham are also in the race for the attacker. DiMarzio told What Friende via Sport Witness, the Premier League is the right move for players like him. I think Manchester United, Arsenal or Tottenham, I think, need other players like him to have a deeper squad and more managerial choices. One of those teams. It depends on what PSV want for him. I think Manchester United or Arsenal or Tottenham for that matter are the right projects for a quality and intense player like him. DiMarzio warned against attempting to determine Gakpo's future early. He added that the player's fate and likely destination would be deliberated on and decided definitively after the World Cup. Recently, Leeds were linked with a move for the 23-year-old, but the Yorkshire outfit were rejected, with the player keen on a more prestigious club with a bigger project. Gago has been in excellent form this season and has not let the rumours about a likely mega money deal distract him. In fact, an analysis revealed that he is averaging the same number of goal contributions as Manchester City's Erling Haaland. The Red Devils have a massive advantage in the pursuit of Gakpo, as per Fabrizio Romano. The 20-time English champions enjoy a great relationship with the players' entourage from past negotiations, as well as the fact that Erik ten Hag shares the same agency with the player. United desperately need another attacker, and a player of Gakpo's caliber and quality would be a perfect fit to help in advancing Ten Hag's project. Many believe he is simply a must-buy. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.